Hi, so welcome back. So there are about 93 days left to the year, and this is my second week. Uh, so, like I mentioned last time, I had chosen about five priorities for the rest of the year. Amazon, Brief Beat, storytelling, then the business side, and equilibrium. So today, I thought to talk a little bit about equilibrium and how focusing on equilibrium actually helped me uh, do more of others. I have always been that I'm trying to be a morning person sorts, and I have really I've struggled being a morning person. I've still pushed through that a lot. So I used to wake up at 5:15, reach office by 7 sorts, and that generally did bring in a lot of stress. Uh, so yeah, and there was a point in time where I fundamentally realized there's something which you can do to be more productive. And I'm not a productivity guru or whatever, but I at least like being productive because there are a lot of things to execute for me. So one of the thing that I realized was that I should look at what energizes me, because I don't think being busy or being stressed is a function of having a lot on your plate. That's still manageable. I think it's a function of not having the right energies in place to do things. You can like there's a lot of time if in a day if you think about it, but people are just not able to put in their right energies at the right time. So I think when I shifted the focus from having those time blocks and Pomodoro, yada yada, there are a lot of productivity hacks in the market. They work for some, but for me, what was important was to just move away from time framework. Like, imagine if time didn't exist. Uh, with Yeah, time is also a very human created equation. So what if animals, maybe they don't think about time, so can I think outside the blocks of time? And I realized uh, I felt a lot freer in doing things, and nothing was on calendar. Everything was it was just in to-do list. But still, somewhere I struggled to be that morning person, try to be more productive, etc. uh, then I read a book on slow productivity by Carl Newport, which basically talks about three concepts. One was doing fewer things. I realized I was saying yes to a lot of things, and doing fewer things essentially made it, yeah, essentially saying no, and being very very choosy about what goes above the line in your to-do list has to be really really something that's important to you. Otherwise, just don't do it. Second thing was obsess over quality. So like I mentioned, you can block times, you can try to be productive in those time blocks, but essentially if you don't produce good quality, then it's that entire time is wasted. So I would rather not do something and then executing poorly. So yeah, I started to focus on fewer things, started to focus on quality specifically. So for example, instead of having 6 gym sessions in a week, can I just have 2 to 3, but make them more impactful, more uh, meaningful? So can I do that? And that magically changed things for me. And same thing I applied in work. Until something requires good quality execution, I mean, menial tasks can wait. I still need to do them, but they can wait. The third thing was working at a natural pace. Um, Back to where I said I always strive to be a morning person, and then and I'm also an early sleeper. अब काम कब करेंगे अगर जल्दी सो जाएंगे और लेट उठेंगे. So I tried to sort of uh, realize that I'm not a morning person. At least I can't work in the morning, but I do need that 1 hour of creativity or 1 hour of doing nothing. I'm just sitting in front of my laptop doing jack shit or just grabbing a coffee. But I need that 1 hour mental space on a daily basis. Which used to be evenings, but then I shifted that in the morning. That as soon as I wake up, first 2 hours, don't talk to me. I really just want to putter around, maybe do nothing. And then I realized, because I have slept well, I have woken up happier, I can be more productive at 9 a.m. when I start my day with Amazon. Um, and then there's a trickle down effect to other habits. If you have had a good start, and you have had that a good gym session, you can naturally work on other things like later at night. I still wake up early, not to say like I still wake up early. I still enjoy that, but I like having those 2 3 hours, and I meditate and putter around. That actually had another impact. Um, it made me more aware. So yeah, we move from productivity to awareness now. I think one of the key challenge that our generation has, or at least I have had, I can definitely talk about myself, is the mental chatter just does not stop. And we live in a very busy world, so much of stimulus around, etc. But I also can't leave all that and just strive, just become a monk. uh, but I what figured out was like this really mental chatter has to stop, otherwise I can't be in the moment. I can't uh, just see things around. And Osho has a very lovely video on this कि ध्यान ना हो तो जिंदगी चूक जाती है. Like if you're not aware of what's happening, then you tend to miss out on life. And I just wanted to be more present, and I know like that was the fundamental defect that I had. So waking up in the mornings and just being myself allowed me more room to meditate. So I've been a meditator for the past 1.5 year. Yeah, I think I've had that streak. Uh, and but still I struggle to be more mindful, be more present. Somewhere having that headroom of do nothing 1 or 2 hours allowed me to practice meditation, mindfulness, quietness in the morning, and enjoy my peace. I might just grab a book, make some coffee, or read something, whatever. But I would try to stay away from all the gadgets, and definitely meditate. So, meditation did help me become control those thoughts. If not controlled, at least not get caught up in thoughts. Uh, so yeah, I think overall, uh, how this framework helped me was like become more aware and do things with much ease at a much comfortable pace, but at the same time you end up doing a lot more, and produce more quality work. That may not be true about the YouTube quality video, but yeah. But I think I'm overall liking this newfound productivity slash awareness. Um, yeah, would love to hear if you have any thoughts on awareness, on productivity. Are you a morning person? Are you an evening person? Or you're just I don't want to do anything person?